Hey everybody, 47 here and welcome back to the channel. Why do I have this here? I see a lot of people talking about this, and I know that I might be coming a little bit late to the party because I've seen a lot of people talking about this, but I want to hear one side and another so I could, gauge the reactions, the opinions, all of that. My initial I can speak today. Right? My initial opinion is the same, the one that I had after I did all my research, which basically is it's a very bad idea. It's a very bad idea, and I'm not even gonna talk about the economical factors because the only reason that's gonna happen here is because of the economical factors. But there is something that, well, maybe I didn't listen to the right people, but there is something that a lot of people didn't talk. Let's say, let's get the example of Real Madrid facing Chelsea. You want to know when was the last time that both of them faced each other? I think it was in 1998 in the final of some cup. Okay, I think maybe they won the UEFA Cup and Real Madrid won the Champions League, and then they faced. What I'm trying to say is, if people, like, if every year there's, let's say, a Real Madrid versus United, okay, a Real Madrid versus United every single year, it's gonna stop being magical. Like, oh, it's another game. It's like, oh, Benfica is gonna play Porto again because sorry, I'm gonna curse, but we fucking face each other like at least 3 times a year, like 2 games for the championship, and then maybe we'll meet each other in the semifinals for the cup or the finals for the cup, or you know what I'm getting. It becomes casual. And if it becomes casual, it's gonna stop being magical. I know it's obvious, right? It's obvious. Um, so yeah, that's I think that's one of the biggest issues when it comes to economical impact. Obviously, it's going to have a big impact. So before I continue with this thought, just in case you don't know about this, FIFA and UEFA are not in agreement with this European Super League, which, if they're both not in the same opinion, like, if UEFA wanted it, didn't want it, that's something. Or if FIFA wanted and UEFA didn't want it, something also. But both of them are in agreement. So I think if both of them are in agreement, automatically it's not gonna happen because they are the leaders. Like, when you have a football team, who's the leader of the team? It's not the captain, it's the coach. And in this case, FIFA and UEFA are the coaches, and the players, which in this case are the teams, are rebelling and they want to play. So when the player doesn't do what you want, what does the coach do? Axes them. Simple, axes them. And FIFA and UEFA already said that they're going to do that. Players and so teams that join the Super League, they will be cut from their domestic championships and UEFA events like Champions League and UEFA League, Europa League. And the players that represent those teams can't go to their nations, like, let's say, Ronaldo with Juve. He won't be able to play the European Championship or the World Cup. That's bad. That's bad. Like, that's Ronaldo. When I'm saying Ronaldo, I'm saying not Mbappe, but I'm trying to think. Sergio Ramos. Okay, Sergio Ramos won't be able to join. Let me see. No one cares about players in Barcelona anymore. The only one they care about is Messi. In Milan, Zlatan won't be able to play for the Euro Cup, for example. So there are a lot of factors, and by doing this, it takes the importance out of the teams that you're facing. So let's say, again, this is all ideas that I saw from different videos. I already had these ideas, but people talking about this. I'm just reinforcing what other YouTubers said and newspapers and all of that. Let's say that. Okay, let's say Napoli. Napoli. If Napoli joins this, doesn't join, and they sell the stadium name. Okay, so if you're hearing this and you recognize this conversations from a very big YouTuber, probably the biggest FIFA YouTuber, but I'm just transmitting what he said. I already thought about this, but he said it first, so it's what he said, and they sold the stadium name for, let's say, 10 million to Nike. Let's say to Nike. Nike is counting that Juve will go play at Napoli, and it's gonna show off the stadium, the name, the brand, all of those things. Now Juve won't go to Napoli to play, so Nike doesn't have to invest as much in the stadium. So that smaller club, which, let's be honest, Napoli is a smaller club than Juve. Let's take favorites aside, and let's be factual. It is a smaller club, so they won't get as much money. When I'm talking about sponsorships, I'm saying about TV rights. If Juve is not going to play at Napoli's house, like, I don't know, RTL, I think that's the channel, doesn't have to pay as much to Napoli. So in the end, there's going to be an economic snowball that's going to roll, and it's going to be very bad. Also, if you realize most of the teams that are joining this league are clubs that are known, like, they don't have fans as owners. They have companies as owners. You see United, it's the guys from America. Chelsea, it's Abramovich. Inter is that, I think it's the guy from Singapore or something like that. I know he's Asian, and he's like the youngest president ever. Milan is the same thing. City, I'm amazed. I'll be honest, I'm amazed that PSG is not in that as well. Arsenal, as you know as well, it's the Arsenal owner once said something that was like, I don't care about titles, I care about money. I don't understand how there's people supporting Arsenal when that guy's still the owner. Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, and now I'm gonna continue to my last thought. Like, what the fuck is Arsenal and Tottenham doing there? Like, what the fuck? Arsenal hasn't been in the Champions League for like 4 years. Spurs didn't even win this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think they didn't. They went, like, PSG should be there because they were the finalists last year. They're in the semi-finals this year. They've been doing good campaigns. So Arsenal is going there. They don't care about the sporting thing. Like, they don't care about the sport. They care about the money, because they are going to be, either they do an extreme investment on players, okay, or they will be extremely embarrassed. That's why I hope my team Benfica doesn't join. Porto was also very smart to say no to the Super League, because with the economic power that we have in Portugal, we can have the best players. Because when we have the best players, we immediately lose them. You have Militao, 1 year here, he went to Real Madrid. Casemiro came 1 year here, went back immediately, and went to a 2-year loan. You have Di Maria, that's a few years that went. Got Bruno Fernandes. We can't hold big talents for a long time, so we don't have enough offensive power in the field to face even an Arsenal. You see, Benfica played against Arsenal, and it didn't go. I'm almost on 10 minutes. Okay, now the last thought. Also, imagine if FIFA and UEFA allows the players, the teams, to keep on the domestic leagues and Champions League and UEFA Cup, or UEFA League, right? Like, they're already complaining that they have too many games. Now imagine having more of these games along the year. Like, players are human. They are people. They are not machine. They're a type of merchandise. Yes, they're goods. Okay, they're goods that can be sold, trade off. They can be a loss if someone quits. It can be a lot of things. But they are human. They need rest, and if they, it's really bad in the physical and mental aspects, because in the mental it's a lot more pressure because they have to win. Um, I hope that the and I'm not even talking how this is going to impact FIFA 22, but I don't think it's going to impact that much, to be honest. Because let's see the best players from each team. We barely use them, to be honest. Like, yeah, you use Ronaldo, but you don't use anyone else from Juve. And at this point in FIFA, at the beginning, okay, but at this point in FIFA, barely anyone uses the big players. Like, I think the biggest players that people still use, it's Mbappe, Neymar, which they aren't a problem, and Ronaldo. Not even a lot of people use Messi. I use Messi, but I don't face a lot of Messis, to be honest. And EA will find a way to boost other players that could be positive for the game, like that Palacios card that we had. The Palacio card, it's a really good card that was boosted. So maybe EA will go that way and they'll boost different players. So that can be a positive. I don't think it's going to be a negative if we lose those teams, to be honest. I really don't think it's going to be a loss, because yeah, you'll use a couple of good players, but EA might do something and create new stars to play in the game. If you get that Palacio card, like I said, or the Renato Sanchez, there's so many. And of course, you always can play with icons. So, yeah, I'm just have to say sorry. This changed my schedule, because today was supposed to be Team of the Week. Tomorrow was to be a draft. So it changed a bit. So I'm just gonna say the schedule really fast. So today is let's talk about the European Super Cup. Tomorrow will be Team of the Week predictions. On Thursday, it will be my voting for the team of the season. So yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Sorry for the little bit longer video, but we are talking about serious stuff, not talking about the game itself. We're talking about different stuff. So thank you for being here. Please leave a like, a comment, hit the bell icon, give me your opinion about the Super League, and yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.